In which paper are we doing now?
We are doing mathematics.
Yes, senior 3 mathematics. That's okay. So who can share screen? Who can share screen and show us where the paper is? Daphne, are you in a position to share screen? Yes. Generous, are you in a position to share screen?
Yes, teacher.
Yes, share the screen and show us the paper and we proceed. Share your screen.
Yes.
Are you able or we pick someone else?
Say give someone else.
Why? JB, share screen. JB?
Yes.
Share screen and show us where the paper is.
The math paper.
Yes.
Okay.
Share screen, then you go slowly, how we access it. Yes, as you speak.
Yeah, so we access it. We go to Google Classroom, which is right here. So you have to go to the senior 3 classroom, of which you click on or tap under classwork. Then there's senior 3 end of math, and all these instructions will be brought up, and then the attachment is just below here, and here is the paper.
So members, that's how we access the paper. Thank you, JB. That was a good take. Can you try to maximize the paper, make it bigger, and you rotate your screen horizontally, so that we are seeing larger questions. Rotate it and maximize. Okay. Then now you can, yes, display the paper like that. Yes. So members, that's it. So JB, you can keep it posted for like 20 minutes and then we continue to do the paper. That okay? So now you have displayed 3 numbers. Later you will display more like that. And later we shall call it off in case we have no any member having a challenge. In case you have a challenge, please raise your hand. In case you have a challenge, raise your hand and we work on it.
All right. Good morning, everyone, and I hope you're fine. We had already displayed the exam, as we are aware that we're supposed to do that exam, and I'm sure most of you have started with it. Now, if you have any challenge, please you can raise it up, especially as far as the submission of the work is concerned. You can send either a message or you can raise up your hand for quick help in case you need any help. But otherwise, the exam is supposed to be worked on between now and 9 p.m. So after 9 p.m., we will not be expect to hand in the work. So try to work it out within this period of time. You can hand it in immediately, the way you've been doing to the other assessment exams. Do the same, we follow the same procedures. And unless someone is really so new and you have a challenge, then you can raise it up. But otherwise, the exam is just assessing what you've been studying for the last 4 weeks. And I expect you to keep making a reference to your work that is in the Google Drive, or some of you had downloaded. You make your references there. Try to make references as you work out. Otherwise, I will expect, and you will expect your results within less than 2 days. Less than 2 days, you keep on checking your Google Drive so that you can, sorry, your classroom, your Google class, so that you can see your results there. Okay. Otherwise, if anyone has a challenge, please feel free to raise it up, and I hope everything is moving on well. Please, if you finish, as soon as you finish, you upload. Don't wait for 9 p.m. As soon as you complete, feel free to hand in immediately. Okay, Lubega Annette. Lubega Annette.
Yes.
Yes. Good morning.
Morning, sir. For me, I'm still new, and I had not done the other work, and at this time the questions are new to me. They are challenging.
You haven't attended any lesson?
Yeah.
And you've not received any notes?
Yes.
Okay, now that means we shall have maybe some special kind of time where you'll be able to, we've been studying by that exam that you are seeing is the assessment for the last 4 weeks. So meaning you must be having the work for the last 4 weeks so that you can be able to attempt. But otherwise, you can write down the questions or you can download the questions. Then you'll access the notes, and then you go through the notes, and then you can be able to work out as well. Otherwise, you may not be able to work out when you do not have those notes, or you've studied it before in your school. You can try to use that to attempt as well. Have you attempted other exams, or this is your first?
This is my first.
You didn't do exams on Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday?
Yes.
Okay. Then I think you just write down those questions, and then you have to contact me, and then you'll be able to maybe get some bit of assistance. Huh?
Okay, thanks.
You're welcome. Ronald. Ronald? Yes, Ronald?
Good morning.
Good morning, Ronald.
So how are we ending in the work of the
Have you handed in other exercises before?
No, this is my first.
But you've been attending lessons, huh?
Yeah.
So the challenge is handing in.
Yes.
Okay, but let me ask, were you able to access the work from the Google Classroom?
Yes.
Oh, now, when you're in the Google Classroom there, when you open the exercise,
Yes.
there is, I'm going to play here some video just for a review as well. But at the bottom there is some blue option which says add work.
Yes.
Now, when you tap on add work, you're going to take pictures of that work and then it will be uploaded. I'm going to play your video and then you'll be able to see it clear. But for the meantime, when you go to that Google Classroom, there is that option of add work. So when you tap on add work, it will tell you to scan. So you tap on scan and then you take the photos of that work. The work is supposed to be done on a piece of paper. Okay. So thereafter, you tap on upload and then you turn in. But I'm going to play some video which will illustrate for you clearly here. All right. Ethan. Yes, Ethan. If you don't have any options here, you're supposed to answer all. You don't have options. You're supposed to answer all the questions. Yes, the S3 WhatsApp group is full. The groups are full right now because they have a maximum capacity of about 250 something. And possibly you keep trying at some point. If some people leave the group, you'll be able to do it. But otherwise, for now, you will be able to. The Google Classroom is not full. The Google Classroom is not full. So for that one, you can. What's more important is being able to access the notes and the assignment and also communicate with the teacher as for now, because the group has mostly your other students that are supposed to, that are in the class. So I think you can try to do that. As long as you can access the Google Drive, the Google Classroom, sorry, then it is well and good. You don't have to mind so much about the WhatsApp group because there it's only your colleagues that are there and everything. But usually when you go to your Google Classroom, you can access every details. Greg is asking, do we have optional subjects? Optional subjects, with time we shall also add them in, but for now, I think we have the compulsories. For now, we have the compulsories that are there. Ethan, can you speak? No. Daphne wants assistance. Yes, Daphne. Daphne, what is the problem? You unmute and talk to us. Sorry. Yes, Daphne.
Man, I want your assistance.
And
this is my second day to attend these classes, but I think I've just done one test so far, and this is my second one. But I'm really confused because I don't know this.
Where is the problem? You don't know what?
I think these questions are new to me.
But Daphne has been attending lessons.
No,
Daphne has been in class. I remember Daphne very well.
No,
yes.
Maybe we have many Daphnes, but
in senior 3, I have only one Daphne. There is no any other Daphne who is here. When you check on the list.
Okay, sir.
Hey,
okay.
Okay. But wait, have you seen the notes in the Google Classroom?
Yes.
Yes. So you go through those notes slowly, and then you gauge as well. Then in
Okay.
case of any big challenge, you can be able to contact and then we sort it out.
Okay, sir. Thank you, sir.
You're welcome. Timothy.
Yes, sir. Good morning, sir.
Morning, Timothy. Yes, you've unmuted, you've muted, Timothy.
Sir, is it okay if I write the questions on the answer sheet?
It is okay. It is very fine. No problem. For revision purposes, it is fine.
Okay, thank you.
There's no problem. Okay. Now, maybe let me play for those of you who still have challenges in the Google Classroom. I think I'm going to, I wanted to share something here, but please, you can access all the notes there for easier work. Yes, you'll access both the exam and the notes within your Google Classroom. You can access both of them. Yeah, we'll be able to access both. Maybe as we check, those of you who have issues, please you check something here. If you have a challenge, we are saying you go to, if you've downloaded your Google Classroom app, this app here, you see it is named Classroom. This is where you get the work. But I'm going to play you maybe that video for those of you who may not be there yet. So here we are choosing our classes first. Choose our classes Senior 3. This is Senior 3. I wanted to show you how we can be able to hand in our work. I think we are going to see the instructions. Now, please read through the instructions. The instructions will tell you how to add your work. Okay, the instructions will tell you how to add your work. But maybe let's see, look at this to give us more details. I hope we shall be able to all hear. Okay. Okay, I hope, okay, thank you. I think everyone has got that clearly. For those who have even just joined in. Ethan? Yes, Ethan, your hand is up.
I'm asking that Madembuza. Nti mbadde era nange mbuuza ogundi ku uploading work that tumuteeka ku answer sheet then tumuteekayo.
Yes, that's what we do.
Thanks.
Yes, that's what we do. You're welcome, please. So, members, as you're working out, please, we are using a book or a piece of paper. That's where you're working from. And afterwards, you have to take those photos the way I've illustrated in the video. And thereafter, you have to receive it this side. Your work within less than 2 days, you'll be able to receive your results. So you'll get them through the Google Drive also. You'll get a notification that possibly your work has been submitted or something. Okay? You'll be able to get those details as well. Okay. Any other? Before I let you continue working. Okay? So those are the questions, and then we'll be able to work them out. There is a hand somewhere. Michael? Yes, Mike.
I'm really new in this study stuff. I've just started today, and okay, I'm not going to say that the things are new to me. I've not been attending these lessons, and sincerely talking, I don't know what I'm doing. Like, I don't know what to do.
Now, what we are doing right now is an assessment exam. That's for the start. That's one.
Yeah.
And I think you've seen the exam, right?
Yes.
You've seen the exam. That is what we are doing. Now, after doing all that, we are supposed to resubmit, to hand in that work. And it will be marked, and then you'll get the results back. But there are things that you must be having with you before you either receive the work or you submit the work. One, do you have the Google Classroom application?
Yes.
You do have, meaning you've accessed your work through the Google Classroom, isn't it? The assessment. Good. Now, If you've done that, then it is verified. Now the issue is answering the questions.
Yes.
Meaning you may not be having knowledge on the probability and everything. Okay.
Yeah.
Now in the Google Drive there are also notes that we have been putting there about every lesson that we have studied. I don't know if you've seen them there.
In the Google Drive.
Sorry, in the classroom. The Google Classroom.
Okay.
Maybe you could, when you go to that classroom, to the Google Classroom,
yes,
you should be able to see the notes that you come to classwork, the option of classwork. You know, there is stream, there is classwork, and there is people. When you come to classwork here, you'll see different subjects. There's geography, there is CRA, there is history, like that. So still there is also math somewhere at the bottom there.
Yes.
That is where the notes are. That's where the notes are. So you can open the notes and then you do what? And you read it through and you know what is there. Yes. So when you check through, those are the different things that are within there. But that is for the case of answering the questions. Okay. So like, for example, lesson 3, here are the notes that are there. So the notes are organized in different topics. So these are the notes that are there. So you can notes and examples and how everything is worked through. So you can still study, do that self-study, and then you continue. Yes, I think that is what you can be able to do. I don't know if that is okay.
Thank you,
so
sir.
To start with, you can try to access the notes, and then you pick up from there. I'm sure between now and the 9, you can be able to work out something.
Yes.
Okay, please. Do we rewrite the questions? You can rewrite, you may not. It's not a must. Even if you just put your answer, even if you just put your answers, it's well and good. There is no problem. If you rewrite the questions, it's also fine. Okay? The rewriting is to help you to, maybe when you are revising, you can be able to tell that this question was talking about this and the other. That will be the advantage of doing that. Okay? So you may rewrite, you may not rewrite. Please, you cannot get them from WhatsApp. Let's say avoid the sending. When you send your work through my WhatsApp, I may not be able to mark it. If you send your work to the WhatsApp group, it will also not be marked. So let's avoid using the WhatsApp. Your work will not be checked, or it will not be marked. All the work that is going to be marked will be through the Google Drive. That's where most of the work will be. So let's avoid using the WhatsApp. Don't use it. It will not be of help. WhatsApp is just for communication. Maybe in case there is an adjustment in the timetable, in case there is a change somewhere, that's where the communications can be set out of. But the assignments, please, even this year, I think even this exam, you cannot find it in the WhatsApp group also. So let's avoid using the WhatsApp. Let's try to utilize that Google Classroom to that. Okay. Hey, this one wants me to answer the questions for him or her. Clarify about a dice. It is an exam time. Next week we shall have the revision of that same work. So I'm sure I'll do more of the clarity as far as that is concerned. I'll do most of those clarities in that time. But for now, let's give it time to do it on our own. Let's give it time to do it on our own. Then let's try to do it on our own, and then be able to access that. Okay. Ending this session. Is Vega still having something? Rebecca, finally, as we close.
Master, I've checked in the Google Classroom and I saw the notes, but I still have failed to understand.
No, you definitely have to move step by step. You may not see them at once. Like if you've just seen them right now, I don't think you can read them in 2 minutes and you say you've understood them. No, you basically have to give them time. Okay? I
Yes.
request that you give them time. In case there is an issue, you can be able to call. I'll send the number somewhere there, and then you'll be able to contact me in case you need any explanation. But as for now, first do a bit of a self-study. Just for some good time, little time, and then you'll be able to understand them. Eh? Don't rush with them. I'll leave my number there so that I'll be able to help you out in case of anything.
Okay, thank you, Master.
You're welcome. Okay. All right. If there is no other issue, I think I can leave you to do the work. I'll be here to continue. I'll be able to receive your work and then I check through it. Okay. I'll check through the work and then I'll be able to give you the result. Please, you check your results in the Google Drive also. That's where in the Google Classroom. That's where your results will be. Individual results, not for the entire class. So if you submit, you receive the work as well. Okay. I'm sure there is no other issue. As for now, I think I can let you keep working. When you're done, remember to submit. Don't leave it there. And when you're to turn in, ensure you tap on that option of turn in after saving. Tap on turn in and then I'll be able to receive it from this end. All right. Wish you well if we've got that clearly as you continue working. Shall we go back to normal learning? After marking, we shall do the revision. Yeah, as Tracy says, I think as Tracy says, after doing this, we shall do our revision next week. Next week, we shall do our revision as well. Okay, good luck. In case of anything, please, you will send a WhatsApp message on that number. Please, you only do the WhatsApp, no, not calling. Am I allowed to send my work at 2 p.m.? Please, the deadline is 9 p.m. Yeah? Deadline is 9 p.m. Deadline is 9 p.m. So meaning you can do between now and 9 p.m. So meaning you can send at 2 p.m., 3 p.m., 4 p.m., 5 p.m., 8 p.m., and to 9. That's when you're supposed to do so. All right. Okay. Okay, thank you. I think we could allow you to continue working as you'll be able to submit. Thank you. And I wish you a good day.